Just one moment. Odawa controlling in front court in the right corner. She will be double teamed. Gets the shot pass back out to the wing. He'll drive the baseline. Shot blocked by Walker. Grab back though by Odawa. Here's a long three-point attempt. It is good by Jada Tharp. It'll be a three-pointer for Tharp. In the front court quickly. 7-3 our score. 5:46 to go in the opening quarter play. The boys game to follow now. Here's Mayo for the long three-pointer shot off the mark. No good. Rebound by Walker. Back up. It's good for two. Anna Walker has two more. She has four now.
It's just tough for the little girls to rebound around her.
And their coach, I talked to him down there and got their size. He said, boy, we are little. They start a 5'3", 5'3", 5'4", 5'8", 5'8". And he said, that's really being gracious on the 5'8", so they're not really that tall. But anyway, here we go. Down drive down low. He'll reset the offense. Here's a shot blocked again by Walker. Grabbed away by Jamarian Blair. She's going to streak down. Hands off to Walker for the layup. Shot is good by Walker, and she's got 6. Barrett's really are expected to win this game quite handily, to be honest, folks. Don't want to try to blow smoke, but they are a reason they're ranked number 1 in the state. There is a reason they're ranked. Just had a foul call on Jemiah Williams. Her first, and quickly into the bench will be Kelsey Carmen. Kelsey, of course, is a junior, 5'9" junior. She will check in quickly, as Coach Reuter is always quick to put a sub in once you make a mistake if you're on the playing floor. That's been his strategy from the get-go, and that's the way he will continue to run his basketball teams. 11-3 the score of the Barretts at 4:51 now in the opening. Here's the ball knocked away and grabbed away again by the Barretts on the steal. Kelsey Carmen now, Jamarian Blair loses out of bounds. It'll go to Udawal. Steve, we're going to miss our stat man tonight. Adam Belford had a college game. He's having a stat tonight. So.
I didn't realize he wasn't here. I've not seen him, but everything else is going on with the technical difficulties at the station. I've not missed him.
Right now in the front court will be Micaiah Poland, and she will throw it away, and the Bears will take it again. A lot of turnovers here in the early going for the Lady Owls. On our sister station, Buzz 101.3, the Cleveland game is being carried out. They're out of the district. They're playing Cookville tonight. Walker Valley is at East Hamilton. Bradley Central here hosting Udawal. And Saudi Days McMinn County is the other district matchup. Here's Anna Walker for a long three-pointer. Bottom. Well, the official over there held up 3 fingers, and over here he held up 2. So I guess
her toe was on the line. We'll
give her just 2 points. She has 8, though. Another turnover for the Lady Owls in backcourt. Give the ball back to the Bears at 4:20 to go. 14-3 our score. We'll double-check the scoring here. 8, 9, 10. Yep, they've given her a 2-pointer. In the corner to Mayo, left side. She'll spin back to the top. Picks up the ball. Going to go now to Kelsey Carmen. She'll hit the left elbow to Walker and throw it away. A little too high for the short Jamarian Blair. 4:08 to go. 14-3, Barrett's on top. Of course, Walker is bound for UTC. She has signed her papers, and she is good to go. And here's another steal, forced by Jamarian Blair. And in the backcourt, Walker hands it to her. That was a good call.
Yep.
Walker's in front court. Jamarian had 1 foot in each side, and therefore, if it had been Jamarian with the ball, should have been okay. Into the game, Alexis Barnes checks in for Walker for the Barretts at 4:05 to go. 14-3 our score. And even in a game of this nature, which Barrett should win, and should win quite handily, Coach Reuter will not allow for mistakes and uses a teach. Here's a steal knocked away by Kelsey Carmen, and a race for the ball. It's going to be picked up and back and roll off the fingertips of 2-all players hustling and fighting over that. In for the Lady Owls will be number 5, Faith O'Donnell. She will check in, and she will relieve Shay Thompson. 3:54 to go in the period. 14-3 Barretts with an 11-point margin at this point. Bradley inbounds right baseline along to Mayo. Here's Jamarian Blair for a 3-bomb. It is up no good. Rebound to Carmen. She tries to go up to shoot. She's going to be fouled on the floor, I believe. She'll not get to shoot free throws. The Lady Owl foul will be on number 21. That'll be Mackenzie Bernier. Her first, team first. Give the ball to Barretts. Again, at right baseline. Inbounds comes to Mahonen. On to Barnes, who stepped out beyond the arc. Here's Mayo for a 3 from the right side. It's in short. No good. Rebounded down low by the Barretts. That's Mahonen. They'll set her up again inside the paint. Here's Carmen for 2. Shot no good. Bradley's gone cold all of a sudden. Rebound pulled away and taken into front court by Amaya Sutton. She'll go all the way. Give it up on the pass to Micaiah Poland for a 2-pointer. 14-5 our score. Barretts with a lead at 9 points at 3:19 in the period. They have a 73-game district winning streak. Here's a long 3 by Jamarian Blair, and it's nothing but nylon.
Looks like the Barretts going to shoot a lot of threes tonight, Gary.
Another Cleveland Utility 3-pointer. Well, they need to. They've not been shooting threes well. They've hit a couple tonight. Amelia Reuter going to check in for the Barretts here at the next dead ball. They'll go in the corner with Amaya Sutton. Back out top now. They'll set up one more time. Mackenzie Bernier cannot drive. Gets cut off. They'll set up again with Shay Thompson. On to Tharp. They try to drive the baseline. Running, floating jumper. Shot blocked by Barnes out of bounds to the Lady Owls. And Amelia Reuter will check in for the Barretts. And also in for Udawal will be number 42, Rachel Turman. Anna Walker checks back in for the Barretts as well. Mayo will check out. Mahonen will check out for Bradley Central. Barretts ranked number 1 in the state again this week. They've been there basically all year long. They've beaten 3 defending state champions. Here's another turnover force in backcourt by Jamarian Blair, and it'll go to the Barretts. They played 5 different state champions this year, and they've beaten 3 of those. And the schedule, we thought, last year was tough. This year is even tougher, much tougher. Bradley control Amelia Reuter. Left side now to Carmen. Michelle. Back across. Here's a long 3-ball. Walker shot rimmed out, no good. Rebound in the paint goes to the Lady Owls. Pulled away by Faith O'Donnell. She'll bring it up across the 10-second lane and work to the right wing with Shay Thompson. And now to Micaiah Poland. Poland drives, has it smacked away by Jamarian Blair. Here goes Jamarian racing down the floor. She's going to go to the hoop for the layup. Shot is good. She is full of fire tonight. 19-5 our score. Fairleigh has another substitute. Ashlyn Crittenden is going to check in. Another ball out of bounds. Another turnover by the Lady Owls. Ashlyn Crittenden will check in for the Barretts. And in for the Lady Owls will be number 14, Anna Garcia. Anna Garcia will check in. These are all small girls. They have no size whatsoever. Here's Reuter for a long three bomb. It's a three-pointer. Amelia Reuter, the coach's daughter, picks up a three-pointer for her first score of the night and the third three-point bomb by the Bears here in the first quarter. 22-5 our score. Jemiah Williams preparing to check back in for Bradley Central as well. Ooltewah will bring it across the court as they're facing man-to-man pressure, defensive pressure. Barretts hang their hat on defense. They have ever since Reuter's been here. Here's another turnover force of the Barretts. And Jemiah Williams will check back in, replacing Jamarian Blair. And you're going to see a wholesale change out all night long of the starters. And we're going to see a lot of subs playing, it looks like, in this game. You're listening to Live Coach here on Mix 104.1. As we said, we got a little bit of a late start. We appreciate all of our sponsors who missed our Crawford Pharmacy pregame show. We'll make up for that at halftime. We'll have Coach Drew German of the JV squad who won today, by the way. Here's a long three, bottom by Walker. Mercy. Anna Walker picks up her 11th point here in the first quarter on that Cleveland Utility three-point shot, 25-9. Trying to set something. O'Donnell is going to fire it from the right flank. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound. Bradley Reuter has it. On to Jemiah Williams. Jamarian's out of the game right now. And then to Christensen on the left wing. Picks up the dribble, goes right side now to Jemiah. Here's a drive by Walker. Inside shot up, and no good. Foul on the Lady Owls, and I think it'll be a two-shot foul coming out. Foul's going to be called on number 42 in red. That'll be Rachel Turman, her first, team second. At the line, shooting Crown Chrysler free throws, will be number 42, the senior. Anna Walker is off to a red-hot start tonight. Her first toss is good. She's picked up 9 already. No, 8, 9 plus 3. She picked up 12. Back in for the Lady Owls, Shay Thompson. She was a starter at tip-off. 49.6. Next shot is also good to Walker. She has 13 here in the first quarter out of our 27. O'Donnell in backcourt has it knocked away by Crittenden. Coach Lester Gallion, he's been around. He's not a young guy, and he will tell you he's been around a lot of experience, mostly down in Georgia, and came back to Ooltewah about 3 years ago, and a 5-second count on the Lady Owls. Force yet another turnover here. They have had about 10 or 11 turnovers here, some of them unforced turnovers.
About half of those are unforced.
Yeah, that last 5-second count was forced by the defense. Here's Crittenden on the right wing with the inbounds pass. Spins into the paint, goes up to shoot. Shot no good, but she's going to be fouled, and she'll shoot a couple right there. Looks like, again, Turman picks up the foul. Nope, not this time. Number 12, that'll be Tharp. Her first, team third, and to the line shooting the sophomore, number 0, Ashlyn Crittenden. Outstanding looking prospect for the Barretts. She picks up her first point tonight. She is 5'9". Could grow another inch or two. Good ball handler, excellent shooter, and just, made it one free throw and the next one all the way down to rim back out. With the rebound going to the Lady Owls. They'll kick it to the right side, trying to get some kind of offense cranked up here. They trail 28-5. And here's another steal by Jemiah Williams, and she's going to go uncontested for the layup. Shot is good. Oh, she caught her and fouled her. Poor decision there. Jemiah gets the bucket. The foul's on the Lady Owls. Number 11, that's going to be Shay Thompson, her first. Team fourth. So shooting one, Crown Chrysler free throw will be number 2, the diminutive junior, Jemiah Williams. As for the Lady Owls, Micaiah Poland checks back in. Jemiah fires the first. It is no good. Rebound taken away by Turman of the Lady Owls. She'll go quickly to Thompson. And trying to get it from backcourt is Micaiah Poland. A very small, slim point guard. She'll go to O'Donnell. Back to the top of the key. They circle the left side. Turman takes the pass to O'Donnell. She's out front running the point right now. They'll set her up Anna Garcia. Garcia's in trouble. Has it tipped away. She will throw it in the backcourt for another turnover. Mercy, mercy, mercy. In for the Lady Owls will be number 25, Amaya Sutton, who started. She's listed as 5'8". That's the tallest girl on the team. And time's going to be called by Coach Lester Gallion at 6.7 seconds to go in the period with the Bears up by a score of 30-5. We'll be back And just 1/2 minute. No. Let's keep it here, Gideon. We're going to go to a break here in about 6 seconds. Let's just keep it here this time. Steve, it's obvious this team is overmatched.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And they are young. They're small. Bradley is experienced and tall and ranked number 1 in the state.
It's hard to play against, little guys playing big guys. And our big people are equally as fast.
Yeah, they are. And they've gotten off to a red-hot start, especially Anna Walker. She got 8, 9. She has 12 points. I said 13. She has 12 points here in the first quarter alone. We've had 4 3-pointers for Cleveland Utilities. So we're off to a great start here as far as offense goes. And defense, too, has forced a ton of turnovers.
I mean, they're having to work on stuff for, postseason coming up.
Yeah.
And they can't really take the foot off the pedal.
Anna Walker with yet another 3-point bomb, and she's got 15 here in the opening quarter. 15 in the quarter. And after one, the Bears with a whopping 33-5 lead. 33-5. Bradley Central girls over the Ooltewah Lady Owls. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. And we're back here on Mix 104.1 and BCHS.TV when we return in just 60 seconds.
$1,000 with a check and a cash flex loan secured by your car title. That's exactly what you could get. Apply for the cash you need today and keep your car. At Check into Cash, a flex loan offers you the funds you need to handle some of life's bigger emergencies. Get started on your flex loan by visiting checkintocash.com/TN. Apply in-store with your car title, receive quick approval, and borrow the funds you need.
Your one-stop money shop. Check into cash.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. You can save a lot. You can save a lot. But how do you know? Unless you call 894-2600.
Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
DENSO has been around.
Being aired live with audio that you're hearing now and video as well on BCHS.TV. Here's a steal by the Lady Owls, and O'Connell goes up to shoot. Shot no good. Rebound taken away by Ashton Crittenden. You can see these games live on Facebook, on the Bradley Facebook page. Here's a long 3, and it's good by Kelsey Carmen. Bears have 6 3-pointers here in the early going. 36-5 our score. These games are also on YouTube. Just look for the BCHS Bear Network. You can watch those live there. But in the meantime, it's also on audio around the world on my Mix 104.1 app and on the internet, mymix1041.com. Give a shout out to the folks working the controls tonight. Of course, the head man, Mr. Gwen Schroyer, is always doing his thing. And joining him tonight are Lauren Webb and the mean and green Emily Quinn. Another turnover, unforced turnover by the Lady Owls in backward. I gave Emily a hard time all day today at school. 7:21 in the half, 36-5 our score. We may have to talk about something besides girls basketball in this game here if it gets any worse.
You better save all your good stuff.
Yeah. Here's a long 3 again. Anna Walker is on fire. 3 3-pointers. She has 18 points here in the first 9 minutes of play. 39-5 our score. We'll have scores as well from the Cleveland and Cookville game across the way at the Raider Arena. We'll get those to you as quick as we can. May not pick up anything from East Hamilton hosting Walker tonight, but if we do, we'll pass them along to you as always. Controlling it, Turman out front along now with Sutton. Sutton in the corner to O'Donnell. She'll fire a 3 shot. Good. Nice shot with the little one there. Little blonde head knocked in a 3-pointer. The second 3-pointer they've scored tonight. Here's a long 3 by Kelsey Carmen. Bears have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 bombs here in the first half. 42-8 our score.
I think this is the most 3-pointers we saw them shoot in an entire game already in just a quarter and a few minutes.
Shoot and make it. Here's another steal by Ashley Crittenden. She'll push the ball all the way down the front court to Walker for the layup. Shot no good. Rebound by Crittenden. Up to shoot. Foul. She'll shoot them. Foul call on the Lady Owls. Going to be on number 21. That will be Mackenzie Bernier, her second, team 5th. And the line shooting 2 Crown Crosser free throws, the young sophomore, Ashlyn Crittenden. 42-8 Barretts with 16 still in the first half. I don't know how to make it any prettier, folks. In for the Lady Owls, Shay Thompson, 5'3" junior. one more shot after Ashland missed the first. She'll have one more shot coming up. Takes a couple of bounces, fires the ball, and this one is good. She got the roll that time. So Ashland picks up her second point of the night. And it'll be 43-8 our score. Barrett's in complete and utter control here. Jada Tharp has the ball. Gives it up, cross court to Thompson, and they'll set her up again one more time with Poland. Try to go into the corner on the baseline. Here's a shot, about a 15-footer shot, rimmed in and out, no good. Grab back by the Lady Owls and save. Drive coming up, going to the hoop for the layup shot, blocked by Mahonen. Here come the Barretts again, running. Boy, they want to run and get down the floor tonight. Long pass inside of Mahonen for two. What a feed from Crittenden. Mahonen gets 2 points, but you got to give the big, beautiful feed on the pass to the paint off the fingertips of Mahonen. 45-8 our score. Quick timeout for the official to tie his shoe. And then for the Lady Owls will be, it's like number 1. That'll be Kennedy Castile, her first entry into the games. She'll replace number 21, Mackenzie Bernier.
And we got a big mismatch. She's went right into Mahonen there.
Wow. Yeah. Well, if you don't have size, you know, they say speed never slumps. You can't do a whole lot about size. And in trouble out there on the half court. We got a 5-second count. She finally bounces off the foot. I think the 5-second count had expired. And referee.
Yeah, he was feeling sorry for her.
We got a couple of officials, at least one we've not seen this year at all here. I don't know who he is. Obviously, he is a AAA official out of our association. Here's a steal by Jamarian Blair. She'll take it down the floor, keeps the dribble alive, goes to the hoop, lost the control, and to go to the Lady Owl. She got hit pretty good that time. Here comes Poland all the way down, and there's a walk by Thompson. Oh, man. Got the ball on the hip, couldn't get it in front in time, and she walked. Exactly 5 to go in the first half. 45-8. Barrett's on top here on Mix 104.1, the game supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Here's a long 3 by Crittenden. This one is missed. Boy, we've been deadly on 3 so far. It's a shame we don't have Adam here to tell us what our percentage is going to be. And here's another bad pass taken away by Marion Blair. Lead pass down to Walker for 2 more. And going to have another timeout, a 30-second timeout call by Coach Lester Gallion, as Ashton Estrada will check in when we return here in 30 seconds on Mix 104.1. In the fourth quarter, and they could agree. If both coaches agree, you could do it the whole half, but Coach Reuter doesn't want to give up the time. He wants his girls to play.
Yeah, because there's a lot of kids down there that deserve that time to play.
And he's very adamant. He's been asked that in the past, by officials. Would you want to have a shorter game? And no way. Here's another bad pass, but saved by the Lady Owls, and then now they'll throw it away. They are just not in sync. And not being in sync is quite often caused by the defense.
Right, and probably intimidation.
Yeah. Well, it would intimidate the heck out of me if I were to come in here, I'm sure. Reuter goes to left elbow to Ashton Estrada. She'll go to the shot. It's good. Count it. And she'll shoot a free throw. Foul's going to be on number 1. That will be Castile, her first. Estrada picks up her first 2 points, and she'll shoot 1 free throw for Crown Chrysler. 4:15 to go in the half, 49-8. One more would make it a half a century, and that shot is good. We're at the 50-point mark here, and we still got 4:15 to go here in the opening half. 50-8. And we haven't talked about this, didn't have time in our pregame. We would like to talk about Bradley Central has knocked off football 40 consecutive games. And here's a steal by Jamarian Blair again. She's going to go up for the shot. It is good for 2 more. But it's remarkable to think that you have to go back to Jim Smeedy of all people. Here's another steal by Blair. Little jump shot. It's good for 2 more.
Jamarian can take anybody to the hoop and score.
Jim Smeedy, his final season in 92-93 as a Barrett coach, was the last Barrett coach to lose to Udawal. It's been 40 straight wins since then. Air ball, Udawal, rebound Mayo for the Barretts. She'll race down the floor, go to the hoop for the layup, shot no good. Boy, she's going to be fouled by 1, 2, or 3 different players. You pick it. Who do you want to call that one on, Mr. Official? It's going to be called number 11, 1-1. Shay Thompson, her second. A couple of Lady Owls going to check in after the first free throw attempt for Crown Crosser by Mayo. At 3:31 to go in a half, 54-8 to Barrett's on top. The boys' game will follow. And folks, if you need to step away till the boys' game starts, we won't hold that against you. Also in for the Barretts, Alexis Barnes back in. Turman returns for the Lady Owls, along with Sutton. One more shot from Mayo. Next shot is good. So she makes 1 of 2. And she has her first point of the game. Had a good interview with Mayo today. And you can see all of our interviews on BCHS.TV or on Bradley Facebook or on YouTube as well. They'll be there tomorrow for your enjoyment. And here's a shot up and in by Faith O'Donnell. We record a lot of interviews here to promote our programs. Here, basket inside, missed by Ashton Strada. Rebound goes to a little bit. It'll be the Owls down the floor and a foul from behind by Alexis Barnes. Yep, Alexis picks up the foul, her first, team foul number 2. And shooting Owl free throws, it's going to be Number 12. Was blocked by the official. Jada Tharp shooting 2 Crown Crosser free throws at 3:10 in the half. Free throw is no good. She'll have another. One more shot coming up. You can see all the interviews we do each week. We do multitude of interviews on BCHS TV, Bradley Facebook page, and YouTube. They'll stay there, and you can go back and look at those, download them on your phone, check them out. Really good interviews. Had a great one today with Cameron Mayo and Coach Reuter. Also with Drew German, Cole Haney, Brandon Shimbera, and Carter Howard with the JV boys team today. And, of course, Coach Chuck Clark was there with Trey Curry and Quante Berry. Had a really good interview with those guys. Down low the Barretts in the paint. It'll be Estrada. Kicks it out long for a long 3. No good. Rebound tip to Bradley Mayo. Shot blocked partially. Foul maybe. And Turman with the rebound for the Lady Owls at 2:47 to go. And here's another turnover for the Lady Owls. They're passing without looking to see where they're throwing.
Yeah.
And the person who should receive the pass is not looking either.
Not looking.
So that's a bad combination there. Mercy. 55-11 our score here as we near the end of the first half. Still got 2:40 to go here, though. Bears controlling. Marion Blair. We're going to see a lot of subs here. Here's Cameron Mayo. Thought about a 3. Gave it up. Bounced down low to Ashton Strada. Kicks it out long now to the left wing. A Reuter steps up for a bounce pass to go inside the paint. Turnaround shot is good by Strada. She's got 5.
She's a girl that don't get a lot of time, but she's going to make a difference down the road.
She's got size, too. Here's a drive from the baseline. Shot, no good. Rebound. Barnes lost it. Saved, but it's out of bounds. She stepped on that line. Estrada is a 5'9", 5'10", or 11 probably.
It's 5'11". She's as big as some of the others.
And we have Anna Garcia checking back in for the Lady Owls. Poland will inbounds right baseline to O'Donnell. 2:08 to go. 57-11 here in the open. And there's another turnover by the Lady Owls. Once again, a bad pass.
Yeah, I mean, it's a catchable pass, but it wasn't on mark.
No, it wasn't good, but it's one of those you're right. Should have caught that one. Barretts again. We have Barnes, Reuter, Estrada, Mayo, and Blair on the floor. I don't even think Bradley's thinking they're looking for an open shot right now. Trying to work it into the paint. Jamarian Blair goes back to the left side now to Mayo. Clock at 1:45. Mayo's going to, I thought she was going to shoot it. Jamarian will shoot the 3. Bottom. Jamarian Blair, her second 3. And for the Bears, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3-pointers here at 9. Count them, folks, in the first half of play. Here's a drive shot blocked by Barnes. We may set a record for most made 3s tonight. I'm not sure what the record is.
I don't know, and you're the old historian.
Don't blame it on me.
And what's the highest point total and a half for the Barretts in a long time too, Gary?
Oh, we'd have to look that up and see. I don't know. And here's a steal with the Barretts on the inbounds and then lost as we couldn't control it. Shot up good. And a foul's going to be called on Reuter. Amelia Reuter picks up her first foul. Count the bucket. But number 25, that is Maya Sutton, her first. And she'll shoot one crown crosser free throw with 1:23 to go in the half. The Bears up 60-13. Yes, you heard me right. 60-13 in the first half. We've not hit 100 points in a long time. Shot is no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Vudawal. Give it to Barrett's. And I don't have my historical records to see tonight. We'll find out. If we do get there, who knows?
It's really hard to get when the running clock is in effect now in today's time.
Barnes shoots a three, and it's going to be no good. Rebound by Estrada. She'll go now on the baseline to Reuter. Reuter to Mayo, back to Reuter. Should have been to her. Here goes Mayo into the paint, kicks it back to Reuter for the long three-pointer, and it is no good. We missed one. Rebound taken away by the Owls. That'll be Shea Thompson. Jada Tharp with the ball. Ahead for the long 15-foot shot, no good. Rebound Barrett's Jamarian Blair. Blair looking down the floor. She runs with her head up, looking for someone to come open. Reuter takes the pass to the left side now. Top of the key, back, reverses to Barnes, on to Blair. Blair looking inside to Estrada. She's covered. She'll circle into the paint, go up for the little hop, skip on the jump, and 2 points. Grant's picked up 8 plus 6. She's got 14 the first half. 62-13 the Bears with a commanding, whopping lead, the biggest lead we have seen in quite some time for the Barretts. 5-second count is on, and there it is. You can't stand there and dribble all day if you have a defender right in your face, and it was right in front of us. The referee counting the 5 seconds, and probably a little bit longer than 5.
Yeah, and she could have picked it up, and the 5 second would have started over, and she could have passed it off.
Yep. We're down to 12 seconds to go mercifully here in the first half. Coming at halftime, Coach Drew German talking about his JV boys win tonight. Here's Mayo from the key. Shot short, no good. Rebound back up by Strada, no good. Rebound back up by Barnes, no good. One more time out of bounds off of Vudawal with 8/10 of a second to go. The Bears will inbounds the ball. And Coach Gowan, he told me, he says, we don't have much of a chance to do much tonight. He's a realist. And the Bears are going to call time. And this is, why would they call time? They're going to work on.
They're working on stuff. I mean, you don't get this opportunity in practice against somebody, your own team.
Mm-hmm. He's not doing it to run the score up. He's doing it to use down the road.
Make us better. Make us better.
If you recall, last year in the state tournament, we hit one shot at the buzzer, and we had an inbounds play and hit one with 1.6 to go to win the state championship there. But there's a reason behind his method and his madness. Had a good interview with Coach today. There again, that's on BCHS TV, Facebook, and YouTube. You can watch all of those. We'll continue throughout the season and through the school year with various interviews, not just athletics, but also a lot of administrative folks. Reuter will inbounds with 8/10. You're going to have to grab it and shoot it. And here we go. They're going to make the pass. Barnes hit the three, but just a tick too late.
They made a pass, and with .8, you do not have time to catch the ball. Now, if you catch it, you've got time to shoot it. But you can't catch it, make a pass, and get another shot off.
62-13 our score at halftime. 62-13 the Bears on top. We will take a 2-minute timeout here and come back for our Crawford's Pharmacy postgame show.
And a quick shout
DENSO
out
has
to
been
Brett
around
Whitehead.
for a really, really
we'll be
long
right
time.
back.
Locally in our area, over 30 years, and it's a very stable company to work for.
Before I started working here, I didn't know what DENSO was, but since I've been working here, knowing how much DENSO sort of has its footprint all over the world, it's actually a global company that a lot of people in America haven't heard of, but it interacts with everything you do. If you drive a car, you probably have a DENSO part in it.
So some of my daily tasks consist of fixing the machines, communicating with my other associates, and making sure all these production lines are working properly.
We do logistics. We repack finished good products.
My day-to-day here is basically working on the machines and producing product for DENSO.
Welcome back to Mix 104.1, where games supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. We've just entered our Southland Finance halftime show. I think I said post-game show when we went to the break, but it is a halftime, and it could be a post-game show because it is a 62-13 lead for the Bears, a whopping 49-point lead as we go to the halftime break. The boys are on the floor for both squads warming up, being joined now by our good friend, a JV coach, Mr. Drew German, who's also on staff here at Bradley Central. Well, Drew, you guys have had some close games this year. Tonight was not one of those.
No, we shot it really well. I mean, we made 10 threes, which is not that common for us.
Wow.
But having Josh Wyckoff back helps. You know, he starts out the game with 3 right in a row. You know, and that really helps give a spark to everybody.
It gets everybody, you know, I don't know, it's contagious, they say sometimes. Good shooting, and one guy hits, oh, yeah, I can do that. So everybody begins to hit for some reason.
Right.
Well, how did your scoring go tonight? You had a lot of guys score, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, we had almost everybody was on the point total list. Wyckoff with 13, and then you had with 8 was Savoy Humes, Memphis Flowers, Brandon Shimbera, and Gabe Campbell.
Wow.
Then 6 was Carter Howard. 4 was Dakota Gunderson and Cole Haney. And then 2 was J.D. Kirkpatrick and Ryan Connor. And then Carpenter had 5.
Well, and even Big Gabe stepping out, hitting a 3-ball.
Yeah. Man, I have nothing, Gary. I mean, like, literally, the Walker Valley game, he hit the step back. Then he hit another step back tonight.
Yep.
So, like, I'm going to have to just figure out that the kid can probably shoot a little bit, you know.
And that's an offensive lineman in football,
right.
You know. I mean,
and he tells me every day, Coach, I'm a shooter. But he's proven it, man. He's hitting some shots, which is good to see.
Oh, yeah, it sure is. Well, you're finally going to get to have a consistent flow of games, aren't you?
Right, full week this week.
Full week.
Got Tuesday, got Friday, and then we got Marion coming in here on Saturday for JV also.
Let's mention your freshmen. Don't they play tomorrow night?
Right. Freshmen played last night, Ray County.
Yep.
Won pretty big. And then they will play Thursday. And then they'll play
at McMinn Central, I think, Thursday, right?
Right. And then the ones that have been with me, JV, will be back on Friday and Saturday.
Okay. Well, Coach, as always, we appreciate you coming by, sis. Congratulations on winning. You're, 4-1 now?
Yes, sir.
And just get you 2 more wins this week if you can.
All right, thank you, guys.
That's head coach Drew German of the Bradley Central JV boys joining us here, and we're going to, go ahead and put those on. We're going to have another special guest here. A good, you can stand up, Emily, if you want to. Turn around now. We're going to be on camera here. Okay. Is that Connor over that?
No, that's Jace, and then
that's
Lauren.
Okay. We're being joined now by Emily Quinn, who's a senior here at Bradley Central. Where are you going to school next year?
I'm going to start at Cleveland State.
Okay. And she's well known on Fox News. And today she had her first ever sports report.
Oh,
and I'm
Lord.
sorry I missed that.
Good thing you did.
I was going to critique it for her, but I had other duties to call me away today, and I missed that. But I understand it was interesting, to say the least.
Yes, it was.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming by to see us.
You're welcome.
And we'll let you go. You're on camera up there tonight, right?
I am.
All right.
All right, bye.
That's Emily Quinn, Bradley Central senior here. Thanks, Emily. Come by to see us for a second or two tonight. She is a sweetheart. She is very talented. She does the Vox News. She's the lead anchor on the Vox News report you can see every day on WTNB. And check it out, folks, sometimes. They do a 30-minute news report each and every day of the school year. And it is a quality professional job. Weather report, sports, news, and everything. You got a score?
Score for Cleveland. Cookville was up over Cleveland 34-32 at halftime.
Well, they got a close now, 34-32. Cookville leads Cleveland Lady Raiders at Raider Arena at halftime. Earlier tonight in JV action, Bradley boys, we had no girls JV. Bradley boys JV won 68-33. Just heard Drew German talking about that. Here at halftime, the Bradley girls have a whopping 62-13 lead. 62-13 lead for the Barretts here on our South Finance halftime show. Well, let's take another 2-minute break, and we'll return with more live coverage here in just 2 minutes on Mix 104.1 with games supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Back in 2.
You need credit up to $4,000? With a check and a cash flex loan secured by your car title, that's exactly what you could get. Apply for the cash you need today and keep your car. At Check Into Cash, a Flex Loan offers you the funds you need to handle some of life's bigger emergencies. Get started on your Flex Loan by visiting checkintocash.com/TN. Apply in-store with your car title, receive quick approval, and borrow the funds you need.
Your one-stop money shop. Check into cash.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. You can save a lot. You can save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600. Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
DENSO has been around for a really, really long time, locally in our area, over 30 years, and it's a very stable company to work for.
Before I started working here, I didn't know what DENSO was, but since I've been working here, knowing how much DENSO sort of has its footprint all over the world, it's actually a global company that a lot of people in America haven't heard of, but it interacts with everything you do. If you drive a car, you probably have a DENSO part in it.
So some of my daily tasks consist of fixing the machines, communicating with my other associates, and making sure all these production lines are working properly.
We do logistics. We repack finished good products.
My day-to-day here is basically working on the machines and producing product for DENSO.
Southline Finance halftime show. The Bears up with a commanding 62-13 lead at half. 62-13. Across town, the Lady Raiders trail at the half, 34-32 to the Cookeville Lady Cavaliers. Here's a look at the first half scoring for both teams. For the Bears, Ashton Crittenden with 2 points on 2 free throws. Sloan Carpenter, not Carpenter. That's Crittenden had the 3-pointer. I put that on the right. She's got 5 points. Sloan has not been in the game yet. We had 2 points from Jemiah Williams, 6 from Kelsey Carmen on 2 long 3-pointers. Amelia Ruder with a 3-pointer. Ashton Crittenden with Ashton Estrada with 5 points. Jamarian Blair with 16 points, including 2 3-bombs. And Anna Walker with 10, 11 plus 3 3-pointers for a total of 20 points in the first half. Anna Mahoney with 4 points. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 3-pointers made by the Barretts in the first half, and excellent outside shooting. For the Lady Owls, pretty simple. Micaiah Poland with 2, Faith O'Donnell with 5, Jada Tharp with 3, and Amaya Sutton with 2 for their a total of 13 points. Barrett's up 62-13 at the half. Let's take another 1-minute break and wrap up the Southwest Finance halftime show. A 1-minute timeout in third quarter play.
DENSO has been around for a really, really long time.
By locally
in our area,
if the Lady
over 30 years, and it's a very stable company to work for.
Before I started working here, I didn't know what DENSO was, but since I've been working here, knowing how much DENSO sort of has its footprint all over the world, it's actually a global company that a lot of people in America haven't heard of, but it interacts with everything you do. If you drive a car, you probably have a DENSO part in it.
So some of my daily tasks consist of fixing the machines, communicating with my other associates, and making sure all these production lines are working properly.
We do logistics. We repack finished good products.
My day-to-day here is basically working on the machines and producing product for DENSO.
Bring it up. 3, 2, 1.
Back at Bradley Central here on Mixed 104.1, where the game has just started the third quarter as the Ottawa controlling. They will, and here's a steal by Cambry Mayo. She's going to go one-on-one against Poland to the hoop. A shot up, no good, but a foul on Poland, which will send Cambry to the free throw line to shoot a couple for Crown Chrysler. For Poland, that'll be her first foul, the team's first of the half. And Cambry Mayo, one of the Barrett seniors, and talked to her today. She's not decided yet whether she will play soccer or basketball or both in college. She's an outstanding striker for the girls' soccer team. Free throw is no good, rimmed away. Good motion, good form, just rimmed away. 7:39 in the third. Bears up 62-13. Next shot is good. She's got, let's see now, Cameron Hurst, their second point, both at the free throw line. Coach Reuter's interview today talked about all the play we had. Went to Knoxville for a couple of games up there, knocked off the state's #1 team. Another steal by Mayo. She'll go to the hoop again, and she's going to be tied up with a jump ball again by Poland this time.
I don't know about that one.
I don't either.
I could have blew a whistle from over here, Gary.
Yeah, well, why didn't you? You need to bring your whistle next time, Steve, okay? Bradley with inbounds baseline. Jamarian Blair with the pass. She'll go back in the corner now to Mayo. Reset, looking inside to Walker. Mayo's not there right now. They'll bring Mahonen in. Here's Walker going to the hoop for the layup. Shot is no good. Rebound out of bounds to the Barretts. Yep, that's a good call, Mr. Official.
You know, the Barretts shot a lot of threes in the first half. Team goes in and prepares to stop at. They may take it in the paint second half.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. Mayo at three-point range to the left side now to Jamarian Blair. I don't think Jemiah has hit a three tonight. All the starters have except Jemiah. We've picked up 9 in the first half. Jamarian Blair to Mayo, left side, inside low to Walker, back to Jemiah. She thought about a three, goes back to Jamarian, and now Jemiah is out of her shoe. And it's going to be out of bounds to the Lady Owls. They say Mahonen touched it last. They're going to hold up play while Jemiah slides that shoe back on. Lost her right shoe there. She's a friendly little girl. Stands about 5'6", maybe. That's what they list her at. I'm not sure about that. As Bears take it to the right to the Lady Owls. And here's a jump ball, and this will go back to the Lady Owls.
And Jemiah calls that one.
She sure did. Give it to them at the right baseline. Steve, did you watch the championship football game last night?
Yes,
Let's talk football for a minute.
SEC.
Yeah, SEC. Inbounds pass will come for the Lady Owls to Bernier. And we had a blocking call on the Barretts. Probably Williams. Nope, number 42, that'll be Walker. Picks up her first, team first of the half.
LSU will definitely miss Burrows next year. He is a phenomenal passer.
Yep, and he left Ohio State. How do you think they feel now? Inbounds pass comes to Bernier. Back to Tharp. Tharp passes along now to Sutton. Sutton trying to shake free, picks up a dribble in the paint. Now sniped away and stolen by Jamarian Blair. Blair will lead the Barretts down the floor, gives it up to Jemiah Williams for 2, and she misses it. Missed a 2-point layup there, and those are the kinds of things that drive Coach Reuter crazy. Down the floor, the Owls will score on the return possession. Mackenzie Bernier picks up her first 2 points of the game. 63-15 as Alexis Barnes will check in for the Barretts. She'll probably replace one of the big post players. And we are a tall team. Inside low pass comes to Walker for 2 with the left hand. Good.
That's Mahonen, Gary.
Was that Mahonen?
Mahonen.
Yeah, let me back up here. Change my scorecard here.
I'll keep you straight.
Well, I just seen the long brown-haired ponytail go up and was blocked from the number that time. Thanks for correcting me, though. We need to keep them straight here. Ooltewah controlling it down by 50 points at 65-15. Cleveland girls losing at the half, 34-32 to what we think is a pretty good Cookeville team. There was a walk they got away with, and here is a walk by another player. In for the Bears will be Alexis Barnes, and she will replace Jemiah Williams. Boy, that's about as big as we can go there.
Yeah.
We got 3 6-footers basically out there, and Cameron about 5'8" or so, and Jamarian at 5'6".
There's going to be a mismatch from 3 different spots of the floor.
Yep, here's a long 3 by Walker. No good this time. Rebound on the backside by Mahonen up for 2. I've got her with 8 points now. 67-15. We're going to probably see these girls until about the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Oh, there was a walk right there. But the Owls control. Out front is Shea Thompson. Cross-court pass will be given up to Tharp now. And Jada Tharp, she's probably the smallest girl on the Ooltewah squad. On to Sutton. Sutton spins back to the right wing. Fires up a long 3-pointer. Shot off the mark. No good. Rebound blocked by Walker. Oh, that's a late call. She had clearly
she
had
had
her
2
shot.
dribbles down the floor before they called it.
Shot was blocked. Rebound taken away, and then they call a foul. That's going to be Anna's second, both here in the second half. She has both of the Barrett fouls so far. And shooting 2 crown across her free throws is little number 11, Shea Thompson. Fire. It's the first shot and no good. She'll have another. O'Donnell checks back in. Faith O'Donnell, number 5 for the Lady Owls. Well, she's coming in for the shooter if she makes the shot. Clock stopped at 4:37 to go in the third. 67-15 is scoring has slowed considerably as that free throw is good by Thompson, her first point of the night. Barretts now have Jamarian Blair running the point. Alexis Barnes, Anna Mahonen, Anna Walker, and Camry Mayo. Walker at 3-point on the left side will not shoot this time. Mayo, I think they've called off the 3-point shooting basically, it looks like. Looking to go inside of Mahonen. She's going to be triple teamed down low. Mayo open for the corner for a 3. It is no good. Rebound tip to Barnes for 2. She missed it, but she's going to be hacked hard. She'll shoot a couple of free throws. Red 21, he says. Mackenzie Bernier, her third. Team second in the half. Again at the line, shooting across her free throws. It's going to be Alexis Barnes. She'll sink the first. Her first point of the night. She'll have one more. Turman returns. Rachel Turman for the Lady Owls at 4:16 to go. One more shot. It's good. Barnes, the second point of the night, also at the free throw line. 69-16. We will have a running clock in the fourth period of play. The Mercer rule in Tennessee and across the nation, actually. It's a high school rule, a national rule. If you have a 35-point lead in the fourth period, you have a running clock. And it will remain a running clock throughout the game. In football, if you have a 35-point lead and they cut it under 35, they stop and go back to regular timing, which I've never figured out. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Barretts. Lady Owls will control right in front of the bench at 3:54 in the game. And they're trying to get in, and they do get in. It's going to be nearly lost by Shea Thompson, but she will save it this time. Tharp now with the basketball. Long pass down low, stolen by Mayo. Here come the Barretts again. Long lead pass to Walker for the layup. Shot is good for 2. I've got Anna now, let's see, for 12, 13, and 9 is 22 points, and her 27 is her career high. Udowa controlling. Here comes 5 subs in, replacing the 5 on the floor at the next dead ball. Here is a steal. Cameron Mayo again on the left. Shot is good for 2 more, and they're going to have time. And it's simply a time to swap out 5 for 5. Won't even go to the bench. It's a quick 30 call, and they'll be charged the Barretts to swap out the 5, and that's the last time we'll see those starters tonight. As Amelia Reuter has checked in, also Ashlyn Crittenden, Ashlyn Estrada, Kelsey Carmen, and Jemiah Williams, the only starter that stays in the game. She's been in and out throughout, and lead right now 73-16. Here as we rounding out the third quarter with about 3:10 to go still here in the third period of play. And here's a drive inside to Turman. Shot lost out of bounds, but off the hands of the Barretts. And Steve, the Barretts' second 5 is a lot better than a lot of teams' first 5.
Oh, yeah.
Throughout the district.
I mean, all these girls could start on a lot of teams in state Tennessee.
You got height and size out here. You got shooters. You got quickness. It's just like another number 1. Here's another ball tipped away. It's going to be saved, but
stepped on the line.
Out of bounds. Turman had it right before it rolled out, but she had her toe on the line. Give the ball back to the Barretts with 3:01 now in the third quarter play. Long lead pass to Carmen. They'll go inside to Estrada. Brilliant feed by Carmen. Kelsey Carmen to Estrada, who picks up her 6th point of the night. She has 7. Her career high is 8, so she may top that tonight. Here's a drive inside. A foul is called on a block attempt. And I believe this will be Estrada. Nope, it's going to be number 2, Jemiah Williams. Williams is second, team third. We have 3 on the Barretts, 2 on the Lady Owls, and shooting 2 crown across the free throws for the Lady Owls is number, what, Steve? I can't see her number. Is that a 2 or a 3? Looks like a 3. Number 3, Micaiah Poland. And back in for the Lady Owls will be Kennedy Castile. She wears number 1. One more shot coming up. It is no good. Rebound Bradley's. Crittenden controls. Ashley's good at getting rebounds. Ashlyn, not Ashley. Mom wouldn't appreciate that. And here's a foul call on the Lady Owls, number 5. That'll be Faith O'Donnell, her first. Team foul number 3 in the half. It's just a common foul. Will not shoot free throws this time with 2:36 to go in the third. Barretts up 75-16. Ashlyn Crittenden inbounds. She brings it into the corner of Carmen. Kelsey kicks it back across court to Jemiah Williams. Down low they'll go. Attempted to go and being knocked away by Turman. And now we got a kick ball by Crittenden. Give it to the Lady Owls. Let's see what kind of defense the Bears will fall back in. They're going to fall back into just a half-court defense. No pressure. Give the Lady Owls a chance to get the ball up the floor uncontested, and they'll go to O'Donnell on the right side, and then they'll throw it away immediately with yet another turnover for the Lady Owls. They probably have 30.
At least.
30, maybe more turnovers tonight. It's just you hate to see this when you got a team in the district that's obviously overmatched, and they aren't just really overmatched against anybody we play. Of course, now Saudi Daisy Friday night could be same kind of circumstances. Bradley controlling Crittenden, working. Had a behind-the-back dribble, gets knocked away, but saved by Jemiah Williams. Jemiah will spin to the left side, cross court to Kelsey Carmen, and go back down low and out of bounds off the Lady Owls to the Bearettes. Bradley getting a little sloppy on the passing right now, and Coach Reuter's letting them know about it. Doesn't matter how big your lead is, he's not going to let you off the hook, cut you any slack.
No, that's the way he keeps his Barrett sharp here.
Here's Crittenden looking across court now to Jemiah Williams. Williams holds the ball high overhead in the corner to Carmen. Kelsey won't shoot. Back to Crittenden. Thought Ashland would shoot one, but here is Reuter for a three, and it's no good. Rebound by Kelsey Carmen. Up for two. Shot is good. Count it. And she's going to be fouled. Pick up her first two-pointer. She's got 8 tonight. Fouls on number 5, Faith O'Donnell, her second, team fourth, and shooting one crown across for free throw. Be number 4, the junior, Kelsey Carmen for the Barretts. Back into the game, Shay Thompson, along with Jada Tharp for the Lady Owls. At 1:34 to go, 77-15. Crown across for free throw is no good, but it's chased down and out of bounds to Lady Owls. We have the boys game to follow after a brief warm-up period. We'll have no radio Friday or Saturday. We'll have Cleveland and Walker Valley on Mix 104 here Friday, and that is from Cleveland High School. I believe maybe it's Walker Valley. I believe it is.
Yeah, maybe. They'll still be live streaming on the Bear Network, right?
Yeah, we'll be streaming live on the Bear Network Friday and Saturday. Now, Saturday, we'll talk about that with Marion County. It'll be a different starting time. Since it is a Saturday game, they'll start action at 2 o'clock with the girls' JV, boys' JV to follow. And here's a steal by Ashland Crittenden. She's going to go to the hoop. She will pause and get the easy layup for her first bucket. She has 7 points in the game. 2 o'clock tip-off Saturday for the girls' JV, followed by the boys' JV with the girls' varsity schedule for 4:30. And we'll stream that live on BCHS TV, YouTube, and Bradley Facebook. Boys' varsity schedule start at 6 o'clock. Here comes a 5-second count again. And he broke his count there.
I think he lost it about 3.
Yeah, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Here's a shot up, blocked from behind, grabbed away by Reuter for the Bearettes. 23 seconds to go. Crittenden down low to Estrada. Goes up for 2, shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, tries to go up, has it ripped away, and here come the Lady Owls with 15 seconds to go. 79-16 in the third. Clock's under 10. I don't think they realize the time. They're still outside at 5. Here comes a drive, though. Shot up, blocked by Kelsey Carmen. Rebound to Jemiah Williams as the horn sounds, ending the third quarter play. So things slowed down considerably. The Bears only was 17 points. They had 33 in the first, 29 in the second, and they only had 17 in the third to lead it 79-16 after 3 periods. We'll take a 1-minute timeout on Mix 104.1 and BCHS TV and return in 60 seconds with the fourth and final period.
Hello, Bradley Bears. I'm Crystal Renner with DENSO Manufacturing in Athens, Tennessee. We're accepting applications for work-based learning internships at our Athens location. If you've ever wondered what it's like to work in manufacturing or all the different career possibilities manufacturing has to offer, now's the time. Please get with your counselor today to learn about all the possibilities we have to offer. You can earn $10 an hour and get hands-on experience in advanced manufacturing facilities. So don't wait, apply today. Please see your counselor for more details, and go Bears.
For the fourth final period of play, the Bears up 79-16. Now we've got Hannah Jones, Carsey Weber, Alexis Barnes, Caitlin Ledford and Sloan Carpenter on the floor for the Barretts right now. No, it's McKenna Miles in there, number 45, getting some playing time. Barretts, they're going to finish out this fourth quarter of play here. It'll be Caitlin Ledford tries to go inside, and Barnes shot up no good. Rebound by Barnes, and she's going to be fouling. She'll shoot free throws. This will be on the Lady Owls again. This is going to be team foul number 5 on number 11. That's going to be Shay Thompson, her third personal foul, team number 5. And 2 free throws for Cleveland Utilities by Alexis Barnes. The first one is good. She's probably our best free throw shooter. She has 3 free throws tonight and 3 points total. One more shot by Barnes is no good. Rebound tipped out to Udwall. Pull away by the Lady Owls, Jada Tharp. Tharp waits till her teammate gets in front, and then she throws it away. It's going to be grabbed back, though, and here comes a long pass. Now throw it out of bounds. Another unforced turnover. 80-16 the score. Barrett's. And we will have the boys varsity game, and it's going to be a lot closer than this, I can promise you that. Going back to our broadcast schedule, Friday night we'll have the 6 o'clock tip-off of Cleveland and Walker Valley on Mix 104.1. We will not carry the Bradley-Udwall game, or Bradley-Saudi-Daisy game. Inside drive by Caitlin Ledford is no good. Rebound by Saudi-Daisy. Then Saturday we'll have the Marion County game streaming only, and here's a turnover taken away by the Barretts. Caitlin Ledford quickly down the floor, a long lead pass ahead to Barnes. Saves the out-of-bounds attempt, and Carsey Weber the ball. At 3-point range, she'll pop one up there, and it's no good. Rebound to the Lady Owls. 6:41 to go in a running clock situation. Out front there be Jada Tharp. Keeps her dribble alive, goes cross court now to Sutton. Return the pass down low on the baseline. A foul's going to be called on Ledford for Barretts. Caitlin picks up her first foul, team foul number 4. Clock running at 6:20. Barretts up 80-16. Inbounds pass for the Lady Owls into the corner. Another special event now Saturday. You might want to keep this in mind. Shot up and in for the Lady Owls by Mackenzie Bernier. We'll have the introduction of the Valentine's Court here at halftime of the boys game on Saturday. That's a 4:30 boys game, or 6 o'clock boys game. 6 o'clock boys game. But the Valentine Court, those beautiful young ladies will be probably dressed up in their finest. They'll be here to put in an appearance and be introduced on Saturday halftime of the boys game. Foul on the Lady Owls. Number 3, Micaiah Poland, her second, team 6th. Bradley inbounds. And I think we got a time. Official didn't know what to signal, I don't believe, or get the point across. There's a timeout on the floor, and we'll take one with them here on Mix 104.1. A 1-minute timeout on Mix with a score at 5:37 to go in the game. Bradley Central 80 and Udwall 18. Back in 60 seconds.
A calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
Hello Bradley Bears, I'm Crystal Renner with DENSO Manufacturing in Athens, Tennessee. We're accepting applications for work-based learning internships at our Athens location. If you've ever wondered what it's like to work in manufacturing or all the different career possibilities,
Bears control after that 1-minute timeout. Brought to you by Tennessee Valley Urology. Here's a shot inside. Foul Udwall again. That's going to be a Law Office of Andrew B. Morgan foul. Not had many fouls tonight. This is going to be on number 21, Mackenzie Bernier, her 4th, team 7th. We're going to shoot fouls the rest of the way. And shooting the first of 2 here is going to be Alexis Barnes. She'll sink it. She's 4 for 4 there. She's going to be replaced by Ashton Estrada as Turman checks back in for the Lady Owls. One more shot after that foul for the Law Offices of Andrew B. Morgan. Free throw is good. So Barnes picks up her 5th point of the night. Estrada checks in. Barnes has seen her last action tonight. 82-18 our score. 82-18 our score. And the Owls with the basketball. We have McKenna Miles, a young freshman. Carsey Weber, a freshman. Hannah Jones, a freshman. Caitlin Ledford, a sophomore on the floor for the Barretts. And let's see, Caitlin Ledford's a sophomore. I think I got everybody introduced here. 5:07 to go. Ooltewah has all the girls 5 out, they call it. We're all 5 players out beyond the arc. And here's a steal or a tie-up by Mackenzie Miles. Good-looking freshman, about 5'5". Entered the Barrett program this year. The future looks very, very bright for the Barretts and Coach Reuter and his staff. Bounce pass comes to Thompson. They got the 5-second count. She's just standing there holding the ball. It's going to be taken away. Not a good, smart move there. And here is a pass down low for the Barretts. Shot up and in by McKenna Miles. She'll pick up 2. 84-18 our score. Clock's at 4:23 and continues to tick away. We'll have a post-game interview with Kelsey Carmen and Amelia Reuter tonight. We'll try to get different players on each game when we can. We'll have a couple of interviews as well this week, and we'll stream it on the Bear Network. We'll pick up a couple of interviews there in the post-game for the boys and the girls. Here's a ball knocked away by Caitlin Ledford. It's going to be lost out of bounds off the Lady Owls to Bradley Central. In for Ooltewah's number 5, Faith O'Donnell checks back in. We have Dwayne Williams on the PA tonight, doing a great job as always. I wish I had a voice like he's got. He's got that radio voice. Save it so screechy voice I've got. 3:41 to go, and now
it's Barrett ball.
Yeah, it's Barrett ball. I thought we had that understood here, but Mr. Patrick Shepard, one of the officials tonight, steps up and makes sure that it is Barrett ball. Here's a long 3, and it's good. Carsey Weber, her first 3-pointer probably as a Barrett. She has 5 points in one of the games, but she knocks in a Cleveland Utility 3-pointer, making it 87-18. We're not going to hit the 100-point mark, I don't believe, tonight. I don't know if Coach would even want them to hit there. Doesn't never want to embarrass someone. Mr. Gaines is a great gentleman as a coach. He's a very experienced coach. He's been there, and he'll just tell you, we're not where the program needs to be right now. We cannot compete with most of the teams in the district. Bradley applying the defensive pressure, just straight up man-to-man. They'll go in the corner to O'Donnell. O'Donnell puts it on the floor, checked by Weber, and they'll give it up and move it along. Tharp with the basketball, and here's an attempt to steal, but a foul call on McKenna Miles for the Barretts. Picks up her first foul, team 5th. Still not shooting at 2.5 to go. Barretts 87-18. Inbounds pass will come at some point, maybe, and it does come in. Finds a Tharp. Back to Poland. Poland spins to the left side. This has been our first look at Ooltewah this year. I don't think, I believe that Cleveland's played them as well. And here comes the remainder of the Ooltewah bench. Number 35, J. DeLise Soto will check in. And also, I believe we had one more player check in. We'll get number 20, Bray Collier, and the foul's going to be quickly called on the Barretts. Number 41, Hannah Jones, her first, and that will
just
be
got caught reaching there.
Team 6, as this is in basically a freshman game for both these teams right now. And it's going to be inbounded into backcourt and picked up by the new player, J. DeLise Soto. It's going to be turned over and knocked into backcourt, and it'll be Barrett basketball. Another backcourt violation with 1:30 to go and the clock running here.
And Gary, you know, you look around on the Barretts that's on the floor. We're not real little now.
No, we're not. Hannah Jones, Carsey Weber, they're both already near 6 foot, and they're only 14 years old. Here is Weber with the ball to McKenna Miles. Put it up right, McKenna. Nope, she'll give up the pass. Going to be saved by Ledford on the far side. Ledford drives to the paint for the left. Shot is no good. Rimmed away, and Estrada up for 2, and count it, and she'll be fouled. She's got 9 points. Going to be fouled number 35. That'll be J. DeLise Soto, her first, team 8, and she will shoot 1 free throw for Crown Chrysler. That's a law office of Andrew B. Morgan foul opportunity there. Free throw is good. So with that, she now has 10 points, and that is a new career high for her as the Bears have hit the 90-point mark at 90-18. You can read all about this tomorrow in Joe Cannon's story, and I'm sure he'll know when's the last time we've had a win of this magnitude. It's been a while, but we've had something like this. We've had teams that only got single-digit points against us. Here's another turnover taken away by the Bears. Estrada ahead to Weber. On to Caitlin. Caitlin's going to go to the hoop for the layup. Shot no good. Rebound to the Lady Owls. And we've got a foul call on the Bears. Number 20, it'll be Ashton Estrada's first. Team 6 with 22.9 to go. No, team 7th. Team 7th, we will shoot free throws. Now, we'll stop the clock. In the Mercy rule, they'll stop the clock for call timeouts, for injury, or to shoot free throws. That's the only reason it stops in a Mercy rule game, and we've been in that one since the first quarter, basically. And technically, they'll start to the 4th. At the line shooting is Soto, shooting 2, or 1+1. It's no good. Rebound to the Barretts. Let's see if they'll take a final shot here. Mackenzie Miles, a long lead pass down to Estrada. Yep, she's going to take it. She'll miss it. Rebound goes now to Caitlin Ledford with 11 to go. Ledford drives inside. She loses the handle. Picked up, though, by Estrada for 2 points, and it's good. Look what I found. 2 points in the bucket. And that will be the final score here as the clock winds down. And the Bears roll to a 92-18 win. 92-18 the final. The Bears take it over the Lady Owls Boudreaux. That will improve the Bears record to 13-3 for the season. 5-0 in District 5 AAA play. The Lady Owls will drop to 2-8 and 1-4 in District 5 AAA play. The one win over Saudi Dayton. We will take a 2-minute timeout here on Mix 104.1 and return to the Crawford's Pharmacy post-game show